Hey there, it's KlaireeBerry, and I'm here today with the Capricorn reading for the Sagittarius moon, which will be October 19th and 20th, basically here in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'm really glad you guys are here. I hope you're doing well. I know, again, a lot of us have had a lot of, let's just say, unexpected happenings that, we have a lot of aspects and patterns that are less than ideal, you could say, but overall, again, just it's necessary. Okay, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't necessary. So Sagittarius moon, let's see what we got. Okay, so relationship issues, negative thoughts about the relationship. Okay, kind of a negative vibe, thinking it's like it should be idealistic time here, but there is that idealism coming through. If you look, that's there's the sunrise, and so there is some gearing up towards freedom, towards whole new world energy. And the optimism is there, even though, again, we may have to really be silver lining it right now, okay? Because it may be really easy to look at everything, and look at it negatively. But that's part of what we're learning to do here, is to drop these negative thoughts, beliefs, and expectations that keep us trapped in these cycles of manifestation. Okay, this is deeper than, but in a way, again, still very practical. So interesting how that came through, because when you first look at it, it's like, oh no, this isn't a time for idealism. But I mean, if there ever is a time for idealism and optimism of Sagittarius, it's now. Like, we need that right now. And so a lot of people, are going to be feeling that. Sagittarius is feeling that. But for Capricorn, it may not be quite so obvious, but it's there. And if you can, the more you can focus on that, the more that's what you're going to get. Is that if the more you focus on positive things, you're going to get more, and you're going to be able to get to deeper levels. Okay, so Sun opposite Mars, kind of tense here, but again, we're able to learn a lot about ourselves, about what we're able to do spiritually, about how we can overcome things. We do have Moon trine Mars as well. We have intense feelings going around, but it's kind of like we're being able to, in this new stage, as now we're getting a better idea of how to handle these, how to think about ourselves, really understanding ourselves again on this deeper spiritual level, on the deeper subconscious level. And when you're able to figure this stuff out, when you're able to really understand, and put into practice the law of attraction, you change everything. And that is what we're in the middle of doing here. Okay, so there could be these intense, strong feelings. We have Venus in conjunct Mars as well, so that's another element of added tension, aggression, possibly even just this feeling of not feeling like we have a lot of things, having something come to a turning point. Okay, but during the Moon trine Mars, we're easier, again, we're able to ride the waves better. We're able to easier, deal with a lot of this stuff. Okay, but avoid being too comfortable, with not just staying where you are, and with not really, looking at some of these things in our lives. We've got to keep on for this turning point. We've got to change the way, that we had been doing things here. Okay, this is, again, leading us to a whole new world, but we're going to have to let go of some of these old, patterns, thoughts, beliefs, expectations. Really, thoughts are coming up. This is Moon in, Mercury in, it's Mercury retrograde, but it's Mercury retrograde in Scorpio right now. So, again, getting to the depth of some of these thoughts that we're having, and realizing how, they're not serving us anymore. So again, part of this new beginning, and saying we're not going to have, these same thought patterns. So we're not going to be attracting the same things. Okay, we're going to have new thought patterns on a whole new vibration. Okay, and that's the possibilities right now. Okay, amidst everything, this is when you get the most practice. Death card trying to come out. Okay, let it go. Let it go. We're almost at Scorpio. We're almost getting over some of this T-square energy, you guys. Hang in there. Okay, the World and the Death card came, coming out on the bottom of the deck together, basically here. Okay. We've got to let go. We've got to get to this next level. This next level is amazing. Again, just hang in there. Okay. This cardinal T square has been with us since the 11th of this month. It has a lot to do with ourself, how we believe about ourselves. There's a lot of, I think we're expanding some of these old self-deprecating thoughts. I'm not good enough. All of those things that we pick up on and carry with us for all of these years that we don't need to. There's a T square regarding, the sun and Aries, Mercury retrograde in Aries, but again, it's with Jupiter. And then it's also pointing, there's the second one is pointing towards, the Neptune and Pisces. So it's change. We're really talking about expanding, our thoughts here and our identity as well with the Mars and Aries. Who are we? What are we doing? How does that relate to what we do every day? What our drive is, what we're all about. We're expanding our idea of ourselves. We're going past this egoic idea of, again, who we used to think we are. We're a lot of personal growth and change right now. Okay. And then, so a lot of this energy, again, was for both days. Most of it was for both days. The T squares is for both days. We have mutable T squares as well coming through. So again, stay safe in your outer world, but don't be afraid to go within and feel some of these thoughts and think some of these thoughts and feel some of these feelings. Okay. And then it's like purposefully sinking into, maybe like if you think about your sadness, and how it just can well up inside of you, well, go back, and when just keep going back and tracking it down. When was the first time you remember feeling that way and dealing with that first instance with the shadow work? Doing the shadow work on things in the past is definitely necessary. It could be something that happened when you're 4 or something like that, 14, even 40, to really get you off track with some of your thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. Okay, so you got to go and clear out a lot of that energy. I show you how to in my program down below, both in an easy, mental way, and also in that deeper inner child healing way. Okay, so we have a sun sextile moon on the 20th, which will be, little welcome relief. Okay, a little bit of, harmony, and again, setting ourselves free. I feel like if we do the work, if we face the facts, face the feelings, okay, our inner emotions, can finally kind of come into harmony with what we want whenever we're able to kind of ask ourselves the hard questions. And really, it is about giving back. It's about this new stage of how we're able to, when we think better, when we get ourselves in alignment and know that we're good is something I like to say that is a side effect of shadow work, really important. And again, you kind of, when you know you're good, when you know you're capable of doing great things, that you have true goodness in your heart and all the capabilities in the world and that divinity, then who can possibly stop us? You'll be able to let go of all the things you need to let go of here. Okay, because it's a lot. Okay, we're all asked to be really open-minded here and kind of throw ourselves into this work right now, this inner healing work. Okay, so be sure to check out your personal planets and those of your people. Thanks for all the likes, shares, subscribes, etc. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.